Everyone has times where they feel a lack of inspiration and motivation. At these times, we feel empty inside, and our mind is filled with hundreds of self limiting beliefs that have developed over time. Whenever you feel like this, you're in need of a wake up call, which may be a difficult challenge that can reignite your drive. That brings us to today's book summary of Never Finished by David Goggins. This incredibly insightful book will definitely help you get out of your rut. David Goggins is a retired American Navy SEAL and is considered one of the world's greatest endurance athletes. In his new book, he has penned down some of the great lessons that he learned from his life. By sharing his personal experiences, he has provided us all with a guide on how to uplift ourselves and excel in times of immense adversity. The book teaches us that what we assume as our limit is just the starting point. The stories and lessons from this book can inspire you to achieve what may seem impossible. In today's video, we'll share the 7 most crucial takeaways from the book, which can help you transform your life. So let's get straight into it. 1. The Wake Up Challenge. The first takeaway from the book is to forcefully challenge yourself. When we give ourselves a frightening task and fight our limits, we can somehow find the strength to complete it. Goggins tells the story of how he got an email from his friend with a challenge for him. His friend challenged him to complete the Leadville Trail 100 race for a charity. The Leadville Trail is a 100-mile ultra-marathon race that is once held a year in Colorado. Years back, Goggins would have leaped at the chance to participate in the trail race, but now he found himself at a point in his life where he was slacking, and his mind was filled with excuses on why not to do the race. But then Goggins realized that this was exactly the thing he needed at that point in his life, to get out of this rut he was in. He was extremely convinced that the race could be his game changer. He knew that this challenge would get him back on a road to self-improvement. The challenge you will give yourself doesn't necessarily have to be physical. It may also involve participation in a chess game, getting certified for a specific degree, or introducing a new product in your business. It can be a dare of any sort, but should have the power to turn your life around. The Wake Up Challenge should meet 2 criteria. 1. It must have the element of fear in it. The task should be a way out of your comfort zone. Taking on this challenge and succeeding will grow your self-confidence and will help you develop yourself. It will turn you into a more self-aware and self-reliant person. 2. The challenge must include daily effort toward your goal. Goggins trained every single day for his Leadville Marathon Challenge, even on off days, to help him prepare even better. He visualized parts of the race. 2. Self-talk audits. According to Goggins, one tool to become mentally strong is to make use of self-talk audits. Not long after ramping up his marathon practice, Goggins felt that his body needed to take a rest and relax a bit. He sat down and picked up a recorder and started whining. He poured his heart out and recorded it to listen to later. By doing that, he felt relieved and comforted. When he later replayed the recordings, they made no sense to him. It became apparent to him that everything going on before in his mind didn't hold meaning. It was just a temporary state of mind. If you happen to wake up with no motivation, grab up the recorder on your phone and complain about the task you're dreading. When you press play and listen to it, your excuses probably won't be convincing to you, and you wouldn't want that voice to direct your life. When you're done with listening, tap the record button again, and this time pretend to motivate someone. Imagine that you have your close friend sitting beside you who is in despair, and you are motivating him through encouraging words. This process will ultimately take you out of the realm of making excuses and playing the victim. 3. Lessons from Captain Connolly. When Goggins trained for the race, he would recall the U.S. Air Force's Air Assault School. Goggins brings up an inspiring story of his classmate Connolly. Each student had to do 5 pull-ups followed by incline push-ups while passing by the arches to the classroom. Once Goggins crossed the archway at the same time as Captain Connolly. When Goggins lifted himself for the pull-ups and then got down to do push-ups, Connolly was still on the pull-up bar doing extra repetitions. That was not the only time Goggins observed Connolly doing this. He never followed the standard rule while performing all exercises during the 10-day air assault. Goggins never saw anyone other than Connolly push himself to do more than he was required. Connolly made me feel uncomfortable because he exposed my lack of dedication to giving my best effort every day. Captain Connolly did not show up to simply get through the program and graduate so he could collect some wings for his uniform. He came to explore what he was made of and grow. This teaches us to never care about what other people around you are doing. Start thinking out of the box and challenge your own limits. Look inside yourself and figure out how much effort you can put into the task that you're facing. Explore your true potential and never set a standard just as other people do. Adopting this type of mindset will lead you to a path of limitless self-growth. 4. Disciple of discipline. Discipline is a crucial quality of almost all successful people. Many people think that success comes from natural talent or good social and economic circumstances, when in fact most successful people have one habit in common: discipline. By staying mentally focused and working hard towards your goals, you could easily surpass those naturally talented people that you envy so much. If you continuously put in the effort day after day, month after month, year after year, one day you will find yourself having reached that goal. A well-disciplined mindset allows you to handle every punch life throws at you that much better. Everyone faces difficult times in their lives where life throws a curveball. Maybe you've been let go of your job, or your partner has unexpectedly broken up with you. These things hurt, but you can't let them get between you and your goals in life. Don't waste time pitying yourself. Get back up and grab life by the horns again. A disciplined mindset will help you do so, because you won't let the setbacks you'll face be an excuse to slow down your progress. Discipline will give you a sense of worth and control over your life. You won't let external circumstances guide your life. Only you will be the guide. 5. The foxhole. You may have the right direction in your life, but if the people in your circle are wrong, then your path could get very hard. These negative people will try their best to influence you with their negativity and pull you down. Foxhole is a term used in the military for battle positions. In life, it usually refers to your inner circle. It means the people you spend most of your time with. These people know your past failures and future ambitions. Because it is a battle position, it may become your grave. So you must be mindful of who you allow into your inner circle. Whether you're on the battlefield, in a competition, or struggling in life, you should never accept someone into your circle who distracts or blocks you from reaching your goals. When there is no one around you who believes in or understands your quest, you must turn your foxhole into a one-man fighting position. That's okay. It is always better to fight alone until you find people strong enough to fight the good fight with you. There is no time to waste trying to pull dead weight up a hill. 6. The importance of attitude. Your attitude greatly influences how things in your life work out. It impacts your health, productivity, your financial position, and almost every other aspect of your life. It's also an important indicator on whether you will become successful or not. With a positive mindset, you are far more likely to succeed in all domains of your life. It can even help you reduce your stress levels. On the other hand, if you adopt a skeptical, negative attitude, you are likely to remain deprived of great benefits and opportunities. The only thing more contagious than a good attitude is a bad one. You're not only hurting yourself with a negative attitude, but also the people around you. The mentality you bring into any situation is infectious. That's why it's important to consciously adopt the right mindset during your routine activities. Instead of whining about not feeling like working out, be grateful that you have the health and body capability to move freely around. In return, you need to take care of your body, so go get yourself to the gym. And instead of complaining about your colleagues who don't seem to be very cooperative in resolving that work issue, set an example and take initiative in setting up a meeting where you explain the mutual benefit of tackling the issue and working together to do so. Maybe they weren't reluctant to resolve the issue, but they just needed a little guidance. With a positive attitude, you will get far greater results than with a negative one. 7. The struggle is the journey. Most people complain about the difficult times in their life and pray for them to go away. Goggins says that you should stop seeking whether the difficult time is over or not. When the distance is vague, you must stay locked in to remain fully focused on your aim. The endpoint will come at its own time, and the anticipation will only divert you from accomplishing your goal. You should learn to trust your journey. No matter how difficult the path towards your goal may get, learn to embrace it rather than to wish for a jump ahead towards the end goal. Because even after fighting through the pain, if you don't get what you wished for, there will be immense learning for which you will be thankful later. The true growth lies in the journey, not the destination. We can all be extraordinary, but most of us, and especially the haunted ones, tap out of the crucible and never experience what it's like to get to the other side of hell. Well, that's it, guys. These are the 7 powerful lessons by David Goggins that can help you achieve greatness. Let me know in the comments which one of the takeaways you found the most inspiring. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you won't miss out on any videos. See you at the next one.